Hello and welcome back to Automation Empire. In the last stream we began a new map on the Oasis Lake map, a new game on the Oasis Lake map. Let's return to that here and see if we can build some more factory. Hey Fazian, welcome to the stream. Alright, so the last time we built this arrangement here, and it is stuck. There it goes. Okay, good. What I'd like to see. So we were talking today in the Catherine and Sky Discord about how this works and what would happen if this coal went back around without getting unloaded into this container and went past and went back into the refineries. And it sounds like I'm fine the way that I have this thing set. It should just get stuck. Okay, good. It should just come back through the refinery just fine and get spit back out and be good to go. All right, so we are now selling refined coal and refined iron. So the next thing we need to do is look at what else we can make. I'd like to get some of this stuff, 500,000 and a bunch of stuff shipped in 3 months. We could get the claw train. We've actually shipped enough for it. I think I should. I'd like to play with that anyway. There's the crate gate. We need to ship iron, which we are shipping. Oh, or this research. We need to research iron. Ooh, that's what we need to do. We need to set research back up. Okay. Research it is. Research it is. Let's see. Can I get this close enough? How long is the 3? Can I get this? Ooh. Alright, we are now researching iron. I also, for some of these, need to research coal. Or can I just leave the coal alone now? I do need to research coal for the claw track truck loader. So that might be worthwhile. Ooh, we need to research coal for this too. The combiner. Oh yes, we definitely need to research coal. Okay. So I'm probably going to have to do some finagling with this to be able to get... Yeah. I think I'm going to have to move this onto this side. Oops. Thing. Thank you. Onto this side. And... let's delete this one. We'll go ahead and let this box, this crate maker, empty out. How many more crates do you have in there? How many more crates of stuff do you have in there? Okay, you're done now. Excellent. And of course that cuts the power because why not? Hopefully that's a good spot to put the power. Oops, that's not good. I just killed my bot. There you go. Alrighty. So now I can take this one. Bot, move. Thank you. And I can go ahead and put it only one apart because why have the extra space if you don't need it? And we'll get the coal and the iron both researching. Oh, we need them both for this too. That's good. So this, we have to research 50 of each for that, 25 for that, 25 for that. So that'll be good. We'll get those easily enough. This is gold fuel, I think. Yeah. Steel and gold. Lots of stuff. Ooh, ethanol. Gold. We should probably go find the gold and start refining it. Where is the gold? Gold, where are you? There's gold. Hey Lana, welcome to the stream. Yeah, Fazian, that confused me. What you just wrote. I was like, what is Fazian writing? Alright, so let's get gold ready to collect. All right, how can I get these things going here? Let's see if I did one here. Could I get one in here? Or is that too close? Too close, too close. Huh. Do. This might work though. If I did it like this, can I get one of these little squigglies in there? Correctly. There we go. Look, a squiggly. Okay. Delete that. Now, that takes care of these two. The train came around like this, and then maybe came around and came down like that. That might work. Came around that. Like this. Oops. And then did something to get it into wherever I'm going with the factory here. I'm not positive where it's going to go yet, so I don't want to go too far. And this one, oh, is that good or what? Excellent. And then this one's going to have to go like this somehow, which means that these will need to go into some sort of a factory. Now, I think I should probably, well, let's see, how can I get this junk all the way down here? I could sneak a train through here somehow. Even if I have to go back out this way, I can go up on level 2 anyway. So I could go back out this way. So maybe I just build a factory right in here someplace and get that handled. We could do the same kind of setup as this. And I think it's time we can probably delete these components now. They're probably full enough. They're as full as they're going to get anyway. So we could do a setup like this. I can go one fewer on the width here. And I can go one fewer on the length here, because I did this too big to begin with. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, so a 5x8 factory. And let's say I want to put it maybe out here someplace. I want to be careful with this coal here, because I'll eventually want to use it. But if I put it vaguely in line with this, 5 by 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. What are you guys up to today? No good? Yeah, well, they got to put it somewhere, I guess. And that's where they put it. And I like how you called it an Enya. That just makes it funnier. I'm sure you didn't intend to call it an Enya, but the fact that you did made it funnier. So I'm going to use a higher track level here, just so that I can get the extra speed. We'll put that in there, and then I should have just done this when I was there, connecting those together. Do the same thing here with this one. And actually, I could have raised this track. I couldn't really raise it any sooner. Get this one going into the air. Ooh, level 1, that's why. All right, and then we can go, let's take this around like that, and then like that, only I can't quite do it like that. Let's see, height 2, there, and this can go height 1, there. Guess I could have done the extension again, oh well. That'll connect there. And this will connect right here. And we now have a train. Okay, let's get some power up here before I forget about that. Can I just connect it here? Does that work? Or do I need to run it all the way back as a home run? I'm gonna guess I need to run it all the way back. Okay, good. It's an NA, I think. It doesn't end with an A. But either way, it's still funnier. It's still funny because you called it an Enya. Okay. Power poles are a little bit derpy, but it's okay. One in there. And then one in there. All right, good. Now we need the output pipe thingies here, there, there, and there. And I need at least 4 cars running on the track, and I don't really care which direction they go. All right, we need a storage unit in here somewhere. I don't remember exactly where it's supposed to go, but I just need it for space right now anyway. And then we need refiners. All right, so actually, let's do a step belt first. Goes like this. Refiner. And it needs to go like this. 1, 2, 3. That goes in. Oops, in and in. Out this way. This can actually get moved a bit because it could go right there. I can bounce these off of here. This goes there, so the collector also can go right here. I suppose I should probably get a intake so that I can start collecting, and an output there, input here, and an output there. Okay, now we need this belt. To go that away. And then that away. So now we have our circle belt. We need an output here from the crate maker. We'll let that start crate making. And we need transfer clause. Alright, that should get us started refining gold. I want this to only pick up... No, this to only accept gold. And this only accepts gold ore. I want you to skip every 2 and you to skip every 1. Just to make sure that they kind of share a little bit here. And eventually this will be redundant here like it was at the end of the other one. And we can delete it and save the money. Okay. How are you doing with the loading and the stuffing of stuff? You have 10 of 10. Yeah, this train might not quite be long enough. We have to add a couple of cars to it. might also need more processing than this. I may have to actually destroy this building and build a new one. Or build a second one beside it. That would work too. So I could even make this building a bit smaller by putting the crate maker here, because all it really needs to do is, or here even, all it really needs to do is seed this loop with enough crates. And then it's done, like that. So let's take this out now. So it does slow it down, which I don't really like. The alternative would be to make more smelters here. And actually I need more because we have 4 mines, so I should have 4 smelters here. So I could do that. I could delete this. No, I don't want to delete that yet. Let's put that back. Because yeah, we're not keeping up, I don't think, with the mine carts here. Well, let's see, if I wanted to make this bigger. Now I've botched it because I deleted 1 crate. I need to take that out. This can go way over here someplace. Maybe right there. And then I can do... how close... Actually, no, I can't do that. Well, I might be able to do it. How close can this be to the wall? It can be right there. If this were here, that would give me only one more smelter. But if this were, nope, if this were over here, that doesn't give me any. I had to make the building bigger either way. Okay, well, let's just keep rolling with it the way that it is. Nope, intake pipe. And I just may have to change this a bit. Either add another building or remove this building later. But we need to get this stuff started anyway. So we'll just go with it the way that it is. All right, just to make it look the same. Even on both sides. I'm going to go with it like that. And then I'll probably end up changing this later. Ooh, maybe not. I can squeak it around here. Nice. All right. And that way I can go up and over somehow. And then I can take this one. Go up and over somehow. I want to squiggle it over here at some point. Now, do I want to squiggle it or do I want to curve it? I think I just want to squiggle it. We'll put it back there someplace. Then this needs to go like right there. And right there. Okay. Curve and curve. And down we come further. Nope, let's delete that. Come back to this. Height 2. Ooh. Flame. Flame. We just took like 40 of each, so that gives us almost enough. Oh, I should have waited for 3 more coal. That's a disappointment. We do have enough for these, but I'm 3 coal short, which means now we have to wait till 20 again. But that's okay, so we didn't produce enough weight anyway. So we need to get that dealt with. Let's see. If I put this down in here someplace, where can it go? We need more bots, too. Nope. This is just a test. This is only a test. Ooh. That works fancily. Now, if I did this one. Ooh, that works fancily too. Excellent. Delete that. This one? Yes, but I need to delete something else here. There we go. Ramp. Why is it not doing the extension thing anymore? That I don't know. Like one ramp. There it goes. Interesting. Now, which way do I want this to go? Let's go like right there. A bit of a build. 2. There we go. Now, how many train cars do I need here? Can't afford any more than 7, so how about 7? Alright, so we're making gold now. I'm down here. Can load it in there. Where can I fit? I can't fit one of these. We're gonna want to research this eventually. Well, maybe I'll be done researching iron by then. Hopefully. Right, and let me make one of these. Maybe I'll do it sideways. I need funds. Show me the money. Nope, nope, nope. That one. And now I'm in the negative. Okay. I will wait. Thank you. Oh, I should have looked. We took 7. 7 times 4, I think. Is it stuck? It might be stuck. No, these guys are still running. It's moving still. Okay. Problem is there's a space here. I might want... I think I do want a grabber here. I can't afford a grabber there. Doggone it. I just messed up. Alright, where's the money? Bring in the money. This one? That's not good. Yeah, show me the money. Alright, you derpies need to come over here and unload the coal, please. How about if you make this a lower priority? Speaking of which, what's our market on? Iron and coal. Yeah, we definitely need to get you derpies over here to... Oh, who did that? Me, of course. Alright, let's get the derpies on the coal because... yeah. Coal and iron in the middle. I'll change this one. I'm going to add another road here eventually too. So that's why I wasn't making very much money. Oh, I think. I hope. We'll see. Let's see, where'd coal go? That's iron. There's coal. All right, so yeah, so coal's still worth something more to us than iron is right now. I mean, they're worth about the same, but iron doesn't have the bonus right now. Coal's losing the bonus because we're shipping a bunch of it. But we spent basically all the ore we could. We need some faster trucks, too. Can I get those yet? Truck time, 50,000. Yeah, let's get, like, some faster truck time here. Maybe I can do minecart speed, too. That might be good. And that's all I can afford. All right, well, we're back out of the red now. That's good. Good. You and those Yoshi emotes. All right, let's put this back up to maybe medium now. I should really have this limited to just to be safe. Both of these. All of these. Okay. Do I want that at medium yet? No, I think I still want them focusing on this because right now we are producing more coal than we're consuming, probably because we have a backlog. Because we weren't loading any at all. All right, let's see if I can build this stuff to start selling gold. Ooh, can I fit it in there? Of course I can't. Why would I ever think that I would want to put this right there? Oh no, I got insufficient funds. It might be okay. I just might not have enough money. Yep. There we go. Excellent. Excellent. Insufficient funds. Sufficient funds. These are expensive, so we're going to have to wait a bit. I think. No, we can build a couple. Let me get this thing going. Change this one to accept gold and not those. Yeah. Okay. And now I am out of money again. Look at our funds now. Oh yeah, that made a huge difference. Selling all the stuff made a huge difference, guys. Imagine that. There we go. The next thing I want to do is get some more bots, because we need more bots. Did we research the claw train? We did research the claw train. But I don't think we can use it yet until we have the truck loader. Yeah, only load unload stations. So we can't use the claw train with the trucks yet. Does it elevate? Yeah, that is. Nice. And then height levels, and then here's the curves. Drop off some pickups, truck loaders, and the crate gate. How much are these? 10,000. Oh, we are almost out of power, guys. That's not good. This and this. Hey, Peps. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, are you up late or up early? Because it's 4 a.m. there for you? Something like that? Hey, Saffron. Welcome to the stream. I do need to build some more bots now. If I have the money. I have the money for 2. 2 bots. I saw this on low. Yes, I do. Medium, medium. Okay. 2 more bots now. There we go. So it's the middle of the day for you then. Okay. I can accept that answer. Why are we not bringing in any gold? Something happened with the gold production? It's jammed. Oh, right, because I screwed up. That's what I did. Let's do that and that. See if this makes a difference to the way the thing moves. And I think I could use another crate maker. Attempt to fill the belts up a little bit better. Did I fill it up too much better? Oh, that's cool. Like which game and or which mod? Alright, so when it reaches the end of the belt, it stops everything on the belt. So maybe I want these actually to just pick up what they find. Okay. That might be better. Except that middle one is just off the time enough. Look at his Magic Castle adventure. Nice. I have only ever played one Star Wars game in my life. And I won't tell you which one it was because you'll just laugh at me. Take up 3 spaces or 2 spaces? They take up 2 spaces. Right, because duh. So I could actually add a 4th one in here if I did the reconfiguring we were talking about earlier. So maybe I should do that. I'll go ahead and let this train unload. I'm going to delete that. I'm going to let this thing process all this down. And then I'm going to shift this over by 2, this over by 2, and everything else this over by 2, and add another refinery in here. Yeah, I'm not producing enough here. But I actually think I'm not. I don't think I'm producing enough, actually. Money's doing good. That's good. Okay, they're each holding a box. good. The timing is good there. Problem is this box gets here and then stops the whole thing. And if this one could grab it on time, then it wouldn't stop it. It would let it tick twice more. And that's just that time right there, that little blip of timing. It's unfortunate. Yes, I did know that. I just haven't... I just researched them not long before you popped in, so I haven't looked at how I can use them for making stuff yet. Alright, this is almost done. I want to move this over by 2, so I can't even start it yet. Yeah, I was looking at that earlier because I saw the pickup and drop-offs at the load-unload stations, but I haven't fiddled with it at all yet. Three more, come on. One, 2, and 3. Okay. Delete that, delete that. Now I need a new bucket. And it was here, so 1, 2 more that way. Suppose I can put an emptier in there. I suppose I can put a picker-upper right there as well. Okay, and then let's grab the belts. And we'll go this way. And that way. Now I need to add more crates to the mix, but I think I'm going to put them in over here someplace as opposed to where I was just putting them in. That might be better. Where am I at? Here I am. Maybe I'll put them in right here. Nope, not right there. Nope, 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 nope. Right there instead. Actually, no. I need to move this first. Okay, come back, train. Come back. Yeah, I suspect that if they're able to, that'll be one thing that they change. Because that's been a fairly noisy item in the community. Alright, so this will also prove out the whole comment or discussion about can refined stuff go back to the refiner without a problem. And of course the answer will be yes, but still. Since we had that discussion earlier today in Catherine's Discord, I would like to sort of prove it out, I guess. I think I can do this a little bit differently. If I put it like this, and then I put, oopsie, this one like that, then I can get a crate grabber doohickey and throw those down. There's a space of 2 in there. I don't like spaces of 2. Oh, that's handy. Yeah, that sounds like a cool design. We could try something like that too. Okay, you should be able to drop one there on the belt now. Good. Where else do we have space? That might be it. Might have just been 1 or 2 crates worth of space. We might be able to fit another one in here. That might be it, though. Let's see. Right, so we are accumulating stuff, at least somewhat. But I forgot that I need to put this in here. All right, go to town, guys. That may add a little bit more space to our belt by having the fourth refiner. It is a little bit more crate space to the belt. Maybe one more right there. And that might just be it, as far as crates. Yeah, I think that's gonna be it. Let's go ahead and delete that to save on the processing costs or the continuing costs there. Alright, so I will let that run now. So the next thing we need to do is we need to unlock the combiner, which means we need to ship a lot more materials. So I need to change the way that these work. So that I can ship more. Actually, I should probably delete this research lab and let's see. And ship more coal. Medium. And we'll need to ship more iron too. But I would like to... let's see, it's got to go right there, I think. That's not good. Oh, wait, there it is. Okay, good. Shoo. Okay. You can be... we'll make these outer ones lower priority, I think. You're going to be iron only. You're going to be coal only. Sorry. And you're going to be gold only. Okay, you guys can just fly over here now, I think. Yes, good. Okay, excellent. Or over there. That works too. So, can I get a research lab in here somewhere? Nope, not anywhere near there. I might just have to put it on a station out here someplace. And just only pick up every few carts worth. Let's see if we can move more products now. Why is that truck leaving empty? That's weird. Do they leave if they don't get any business? And how does our market look? Gold still looks pretty good. Coal and iron are both down to 0% markup. I could really use that combiner. Crash! And we could probably use some more bots too. Oh, I probably should put this up to medium. That way they're all evenly... Yeah, they're all even that way. Okay. Maybe if I moved the gold pickup, if I put it 3 off here. Wait, can I get up? No, I can't get that in there. I can do gold once I get rid of iron, or I could potentially do iron. Nope, can't do iron on the other side either. I'd have to put in another tank, another storage bin in order to do iron differently. Here, which I could do. That actually wouldn't be a bad idea. Yeah, let me try that. So if I put this in like that, and then this like that, without putting it there. Can I get this in like something like this? One of these two? Yes, I can. Okay. So I'm going to wait until this is done. Now I'm just going to go ahead and do it. Okay, go ahead and do that. And then once this one, I can claim this one, I will, I'll call it done. Then I can put gold in here by moving this one onto that side. Nope. Right the first time, Wally. It was right the first time. Medium pickup. Delete that. Let it produce a bunch of empty crates. Or start producing empty crates, then we can delete it. Good. What's the money doing? Still okay. Gotta research, I think that says 16, so we gotta research 4 more iron. Okay, this is done. Definitely producing more iron than consuming. Probably get rid of a couple of extra tails here. At least one there. So I'm not refining fast enough here. But I'm still not consuming enough, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, delete that. We'll let this process what it has inside of it. That way we don't waste anything. Waste not, want not. And all that. And then I can do... Nope. Do another one of these here. I wish you could, like, assign the bots to a zone. Oh, we torn through all of our coal. And we're not refining enough coal either. 3. Yeah, I need to do the same thing here with the coal that I did with the gold by putting a claw in there, deleting that one, putting a claw in there. That way it doesn't bung up the belt as much. And then do I have these set to skip, or are they going zeros? Yeah, let's just pick them up. If you can see it, pick it up. Maybe it'll process a little bit faster, maybe. I could potentially add some additional crates to the belt. Maybe. If I can get this a little bit tighter, I could. But we're at least chewing through all of that. If it still had content, I'm just going to demolish it. Oh, it still has 2. Oh, well. We're just going to waste 2 then. And power. There you go. Research gold now. So researching gold, oops, will give us something. It'll give us waterworks. Nice. That is grain meal. Yum. We have... Oh, I could get these. The claw train gate and then the claw train truck loader. We don't have enough research for them both, but that won't take long. Gold, good. Should maybe make some steel next. Once I can unlock this, which means I need to ship some more stuff. Yep, I need to add some more boxes to this crate loader thing. There. There. And there. That even also gives me the opportunity to add a 4th one of these out here. Might not be a bad plan. At least for a little while. I can always take it out later if I need to. But at least it'll process a little bit faster. And let's see what kind of gaps we can make. Good, there's a gap for a box. And if they wouldn't do this stupid 2-spacing thing, we'd be better off. Oh, air's broken. It's broken. I have to waste. No, I don't have to waste. Excellent. Okay. Now I fixed it. There's space there. Might be getting close to being enough. Might be enough. Oh, the timing's off a little bit, so there's a 2 gap. And there's another 2 gap. There's technically space for maybe 1 more box, but only if the timing gets straightened out. And I don't know that it's going to, but I could always just leave that box hanging out there. I don't know if these require or have any... where are they at? Where are they? There they are. I don't think these have any ongoing cost. Maybe a little bit of power. But the timing might just be off enough that it stays with the 2-space gap. Which is unfortunate. Oh no, it did shift that one. So we might be good to go. That's handy, because that should let us tear through a little bit more of this coal. And I can always take it out later. can always sell it. Always useful. Claim. But I think I should potentially do... No, I think I'll wait. I'd like to try and get this, because then I can start doing better researches. And my sort of plan for that potentially is to use this factory building that we destroyed the last time, or we used as a temporary building space the last time, because I can bring in coal and iron that are refined by just swiping them out of these two buildings differently. And bring them into this building, and then I can actually send that down here for sale instead of selling coal and iron separately. How did we only refine 8 in that time? Is there an ongoing cost to carts? I have too many carts. Alright, well, we're tearing through this now, so that's kind of good. Because we just picked up like 9. Alright, coal's looking good. Iron is looking good, and I just want to get... How close are we? Not super close. So maybe this stuff would be better, but we can't do it until... We can't do this until 500,000 anyway. So we need more research. Either way, more research. So it's good that we're researching gold and iron because we were already overdrawing on the coal anyway. Poor iron just does not have... Maybe if I turn these down to low and low. Poor iron just does not have the business over here because the trucks pull into the first slot all the time. So that claim of gold gets us partway toward the waterworks, although we have to move a lot of product before we can have waterworks. Fuel. Yeah. Alright, we did go up a little bit on our output. But I definitely want to get these trucks down here sooner. More often. So maybe it'd be worth it to do another truck speed increase for 50,000. I think that's fair. So I could have built these closer together potentially. They could have been there. That's kind of unfortunate. Unless I move it. I can always move it. I'm moving it. I am moving it. Get this all moved. You are going to take coal at low priority. Because the closer I get these together, A, the closer they are to this, the less far the bots have to travel. And then B, the closer they are together, the more I can fit in here as a kind of a shipping district. Doot, doot, and do. Can't build here. Well, that's unfortunate. Is it too far into the... Oh, that's a bummer. Well, I guess I'm going back to where it was. Because I would rather have 3 here, 1 tile further out, than 2, 1 tile further in. Iron low. Oh, that's supposed to be gold low. Oopsie. And then iron. Okay. We'll just have to take the faster truck speed. Is there a faster bot speed? There is. Let's yeah, we got a while to go anyway, so let's just research a little bit more bot speed. That'll help. At least when they're zigzagging across the plains here. No, you don't. So gold is working, we're consuming the gold we're bringing in. How is gold looking as far as processing goes? Nothing stored. Are you unloading? You are not unloading enough. So let's add maybe a couple more carts to this train. The distance thing. So it depends on how many carts there are. Or, yeah, or how many carts there are. Why did you not unload that one into there? Weird. Okay, that one emptied all the way. That one emptied all the way. Free for you. And you are going to not quite get rid of everything because you were too full to begin with. Which is fine, because once there's anything in a cart, the mines won't output to it at all. Okay, drained it all that time. 3 for you there. Ooh, 4 there. And I think they only output if there's at least 2. I think I remember reading that someplace. 4, and then... Yeah, because it didn't output the last one. Okay. So I might not actually need 6 cars. I might only need like 5. But I don't think they have any ongoing upkeep. They just have the upfront cost. But I definitely don't need this many cars on this train either. Because it just filled it up in 2. Yeah, I think 5 is going to be enough for this one. And +1. I don't know. I don't know if anybody's really worked that math out yet. Well, it probably depends on distance. Because the further the distance, the more supplies it can store up. But either way, that only took 3 carts. So, okay. But yeah, it's got to be related to distance. So working out that math, it's going to be a little bit tough. These are just about full. One's doing okay. We just have so much iron left over. I should redo this somehow. Well, let's yeah, let's talk about doing something like Pep suggested with having the minecart loop into a single silo, And then crate makers directly attached to the silo and the claw train picking up and loading into the factory. So to do that, I would just do like one of these attached or a couple of these attached to this with the unload station here. And then the claw train pickup stops on the load station below it, or above the load station below it. And then they would go into a factory, and inside that factory there would be a load station, something like this, which would have a claw train going over top of it. And then that would go into a refiner. Like this. And I don't know if how many of these I would actually need. And then from there we could do either something like this that loaded it into a bucket. Yeah, we could do something like that. So let's say I did that. Let's just say if I had these going like this and I turned it, oops, that's not what I wanted. And I turned it like this, and then I went down that way and looped around however many I had. And then I did a uptake like this, and then it went into a bucket, and then it loaded onto a train that hauled it, you know, up here for sale. Let's say we're making steel here, or making iron here first. So that would take the place of this. So we wouldn't need this bucket inside because it would drop off directly onto the smelters. And I could have as many smelters as I needed in a row. Let's see how that would work here. So I need like 1, 2, 3, 4, well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and then something. Well, actually, not quite. Okay, so that train's there. The bucket's here. Picks up. We had a belt. It's actually not quite right. Oh yeah, you're right. I need to destroy them. Destroy them. Yeah, so I don't want to do that like that. I only want to have a single belt and then a crate destroyer at the end. Yep. Good catch. Which means we could be potentially destroying good product, but if you can't avoid it, you can't avoid it. You have to do that. And then you do the uptake like that. And the downtake like that. And some sort of a minecart here. Potentially to take it out of here. The other option is, instead of having the minecart take this junk out, just have a claw train bring it out and drop it onto this. And then let the bots take the crates. Why wouldn't I want to do that? So instead of doing all of this shenanigans, well, some of this shenanigans, what if I did this, and then I had the claw train, a separate claw train, going over top of it, doing a pickup here, and then that claw train could come out and just drop onto a unload station out here for the boss to pick up, put it on the trucks. Then I wouldn't need this cart at all. Problem would be I would need something to continue doing the research on the iron. Although I have probably technically done enough iron research. 50, 25. I've done enough iron research technically. I can research anything at this point. It doesn't matter what I research. So we could leave this here to finish the iron research. It's an experiment. Kind of, you know, no one's done quite everything with this game, quite much of anything with this game yet. So, it's worth trying. Okay, so let's just say I delete this. Now we eventually process all of that iron ore and get rid of this train. In the meantime, I build a couple of crate makers. Maybe I do like this and like this. And a power pole someplace. There. And a puff of smoke. Smell of ozone. And it's alive. I don't remember the exact quote. Let's say I just want 3 crates there. 3 crates there. Okay, this can go. Doot. There. Oh, yeah, that's true. If you raise the claw trains up, are they faster? I don't know. Oh, I'm gonna have a problem with the claw train interacting with this, though, aren't I? Need a door up there, first of all. I may have to change that. Yep, I'm going to change this track here. To bring it down. And then back up again. So that I can go over top of it with the claw train. Yep. Okay, so if the claw train goes like this somehow. Like this. If I go over top of the whole thing. I may change this a little bit. I'll see. Okay, this is just about done. And just about done. And you have supplies? Or are you done? You still have supplies. How do you know when its internal inventory is empty? Okay, it's empty now. Okay, let's start destroying some of these items. I will let the refiners finish refining. Guess I could mark these as pickup stops. There, there, there. There, there, there. I can always make these longer and extend the claw trains. I'm just kind of experimenting here a little bit. You have $1 million, so it's not like we're hurting for money here. Okay, I can delete this stuff now. Delete this stuff. I think I'm going to change this whole train here so that it just, or this minecart, so it just stays on the ground floor. I think that's smart-ish. And I think this claw train should actually just come out over here someplace. Might even shorten this some. Inside here. Yeah, and I'll put a door up here-ish. Or here-ish. I think here-ish. Yeah, I think that's a better spot. The claw train. Alright. Game, get your pop-ups out of the way. Thank you. Would need to go through here. Putting that there just for marking. And then I need a load station. And I probably want these to be at least a couple of squares. Maybe like... I did that wrong. Load station. Maybe like that. I can get up to 6 in here. I'm only going to lay out 5. Then a refiner. And maybe I'll only lay out 4 of those. And then let's do a claw train again. So that'll turn like that. Then like this. That. Like that. I think this makes sense. You guys can holler at me if you don't think so. Feel free. Been hollered at before. Alright, so that's the claw train. Let's just say that that works. Let's just argue that it works. And then let's put some of these down. And then let's make sure that it works. Let's see. These need to accept none except for iron ore. Ground priorities, none. And then I need to connect. Nope. This. And it can go maybe here-ish. Okay. And then let's just say we have 6 claws on here. That's 3 for here and 3 for here. Probably not enough. Nope, not enough. Let's say 8 claws. Ooh. We're going to do a skip here, I think. Yeah, let's skip every 2. maybe. Probably tweak that a little bit more later. And then I'll do 2 outputs. And then another claw train. Nope. Okay, now where is my window? My window of opportunity. I have to probably go... actually I'd prefer to have it over here. If I can get away with it. So I can do them both like that. That way they're side by side. I think I can get away with that. Let's try it. Okay, so then you can go here. And then out. Excellent. And then you can come in through here. And connect right there. Excellent. Now I need a pickup. Here. Okay. And then let's go back up to top-down mode here. Zigzag this over there. Nope, I don't want that last one on it. Come down. Something like that. And then I need drop-off stations right here. And I don't need you, you, or you, but I do need one of you now. Are you done with all of your research? R. Claim that one. Alright, so let's get this one going now. Pick him up. Okay, well I definitely need to add some more of this stuff here. Maybe I can come out here with one on the corner. Maybe one back there to start with. Claw train, drop off. Boom. Boom. Got a backlog here, so I'm not necessarily concerned yet. I'm going to go around the corner following the rail. I don't know what you're referring to. This you're talking about? Yeah, I could make more of these here along the rail. Yes. And I should probably. That's what you're talking about? Putting some of these like right here. It would be separate, like they'd be separate belts because you can't turn these. But as far as this is concerned, it doesn't matter. But we're still not loading enough to make a difference yet. I just kind of want to see how it eats through, if it does eat through, this backlog surplus. In the meantime, I can delete that. And basically, in this configuration, these can all just be singles. I mean, I could do like, I'll do them over here, but I could do like one there, one there, one there, one there. The only advantage to having them together is they function as a, oops, they function as a single entity. So when you're doing this configuration for the drones, that's the only real advantage here to having them all be a single, a single line is to be a single entity. Otherwise, you have to configure each one separately. So, like that's 2, and if I did another one of those here, that's 3 separate entities. But putting one here instead of here makes this one entity. So it's, but I can have 2 of these columns, kind of like we have 2 of these columns. I could put another row right here, and underneath this line here or over here, it doesn't matter. And then I have 2 separate drop-off spots, kind of like this has 2 separate unload spots. But that saved us a ton of space in this factory building. That's assuming that this keeps up pace-wise. And it looks like it's going to. At least sufficiently. Because, I mean, this is going back with 2 out of 8 full still because we don't have enough trucks. So potentially the next thing I should do is add more trucks here. Add another truck lane. Okay, this one is coal low, gold low, and iron low. The challenge is still that the coal truck is getting highest priority service because it's first. So whenever this bay is open, a truck will pull in there, regardless of how long it's been since an iron truck has come and pulled into this bay. See, like, to me, I would rather this truck continue on and pull into this open bay because it's the longest one unused. But beggars can't be choosers, I guess. Oh, I wasn't sure if you needed to have them as far as feeding into the machines. But okay, that makes life easier. So it didn't matter which one I used. It can't be the step belts, right? It has to be the loading and unloading stations for the claw train drop-offs. Okay, that's easier. Well, I mean, it does make a difference, I suppose, then, but it's easier logic-wise, or easier setup-wise. You don't have to worry about which one you're putting in there. So actually the skips that I put on these just don't really matter because it's keeping these full. And I could potentially put another one here. Ooh. Yeah, I definitely should put another one here now. Because we just unloaded an entire train worth. If I had another car, well, I'll put like 6 over here maybe. 3, 4, 5, 6. And then claw train drop off. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you guys can also medium pick up that stuff. Let's take this one out and that one out. Just make it two rows of 6. Then I can put in another one of these. Claw train. Hello, claw train. No. Take that. That. Okay. Pickups here and here. Did I build those correctly? I think I did. Drop offs there and there. And we'll get a fifth one going. Just to burn through more products. And probably, probably add a couple more claws to each of these trains. That makes enough sense. May have to extend these out a little bit. Do they fill up completely by the time the train comes back around? This one is up there. Yeah, I think 4 is good there. Nice. All right, what was the research we wanted? This one, which is 500,000, we're almost there. Another, hopefully another bank of this, and we'll be good for that. How does this look now? Claw train comes out completely full. But it's not enough because this one didn't even get unloaded. That could just be a backlog kind of situation. But they're pretty fast. I'm kind of pleased / surprised. Yeah. Yeah, doing this, I get rid of all those extra crate makers. All those the intermediary crate makers. I handle producing all of this iron with just 2 crate makers all the way to the trucks. Whereas with things like coal here, I had a crate maker here that's been deleted. And I have 2 crate makers here, so I guess it's the same. With gold, I had a crate maker that I got rid of, and I could have a second one here if I was moving more product, but since we're researching off of it, we're not moving more product. So, yeah, it's about the same, I guess. It just a different method of doing it. But I think it's a pretty cool idea. It very well might be. I mean, you'd have to set these up, you know, a la your drawing from earlier. You'd have to set these up with a like identically in some way to have the minecart. Yeah, because we're chewing through this. Well, we should be chewing through this because we only have 3 mines coming in, and we're consuming enough for 5. So we should be chewing through this backlog. Yeah. Because we're basically producing 3 every 11 seconds, and we're consuming 5 every 11 seconds here. assuming that we're picking up and refining all the time, constantly. And we might not be. I can't tell if this one's constantly going or not. I guess I could watch the little pegs move. I'm assuming that they stop moving when it's backed up. Let's see. But that's what's kind of fun about this game is you can build all these different arrangements and experiment with it. All right. Well, it didn't have time to stop at least this time. The other thing you could do here is have a third belt, although I don't think that's really necessary to have a third input and or a third output. I think 2 is enough. I don't think 1 is enough, just based on the kind of loading rate here. But I think 2 is enough. And if it's faster than minecarts, that's interesting because I've already upgraded the minecarts once and I haven't upgraded these at all yet. So if it's faster than minecarts, even at this level, then that's a bonus. And we have basically chewed through all of our backlog. So now we're going to see how much this actually needs as far as production. We might be able to get away with just 1 crate maker. Ooh. Probably not. Because these have, right now, almost 30 active crates. Because of all the crates here, all the crates here, and all the crates here. So that's the disadvantage of this. Is if you spread it out too far, these things will stop because they've reached 30 active crates each. Although I could add now these 2 additional nodes. Because we now have more capacity for processing. Because I could even set another one up in here, I think. Yep. So we could actually add these other 2 nodes if, and I probably should actually add these other 2 nodes. And I just blew out the power. Okay. More power. More power. How's our money doing? Right there. Yeah. We're getting near the edge there. Alright, so this is off by 1, 2, 3. May have to do them on the back side here. That. And then loop it like this. Then loop it like that. Then this can loop like this. And then it can loop like this. If I do that, then I need to do a couple things. One is to add a couple of minecarts. Maybe a 6th one would be good. And then I can delete you, and you, and you, and you, and you. And this, and do this. Refiner is not quite there yet. What was it? That's 5280. Need to move a little bit more product. But this should help. Now that we're bringing in more iron. Oh, I have it broken. Haha. Okay, there you go. Enjoy. I should probably change this loop down here at the end to cut it shorter. No sense in having a giant loop that you don't need. That was from the original setup. We were processing it down here. Okay. So now we're producing 5 every 11 seconds, which is appropriate. And we should be able to refine 5 every 11 seconds. So now we need to bring in more materials because we are not producing enough stuff at all. This one seems to be kind of maintaining. Which makes sense because we're producing 4 every 13 and refining 4 every 13. So that's at least should be balanced, should be matched. So we're probably okay there. We have 4 iron nodes and 4 coal nodes that we could bring in and start refining. And then I should be deleting this stuff so that I'm not being charged for any maintenance costs. That's foolish. Okay. We could start refining something similar to this, perhaps even out here at these nodes. And then bringing them in to also be dropped off. Not sure how exactly I would want to do that without bunging up too many trains here. But I suppose I could tighten this one up so that we're side by side. And then have another iron train, or maybe on this side would be better. And have another iron train. Well, the iron's over here, though. It doesn't matter. Maybe I should actually bring in an iron train over here. But then I have to change. No, that wouldn't work right either. I don't know. That's something to think about. Because I've been streaming now for probably as long as I should. For my own voice, sanity stuff. And so I think this will probably be about where I call it. And is there anybody who would like to stream, who is not currently streaming, but is watching? Otherwise, I will pick out a streamer to...
Bastante rápido, como lo mencionabas.
Sorry about that. I went and looked on Twitch to find somebody to attack. And I have my... This game doesn't allow me to redirect my sound using native Windows. I need to... There was an app that I think Catherine mentioned the other day about controlling which apps output sound to what devices. So I need to look at that because this is the second game, I think, that I've had to tweak the sound on. So, that I can't tweak the sound on. And then Factorio is always goofy. I can't get that to go right. So, I may have to look into something else. But I think this is we made some good progress. We figured out something new here that I hadn't seen anyone that I've been watching do, which is a completely, almost completely, I mean, obviously there's a minecart out here, but almost completely claw train based smelting system here, which is pretty cool. I like it. And then, and we also, what did we do? We also built the gold. So that was it. So we made some decent progress tonight. With this game being new to everyone and not having really any strategies or really any thoughts on, what ratios are, anything like that. Advancement in this game, I think, is going to be slower for a while for most people. And then, as it builds a community and we kind of get used to it, I should have done these differently. What was I crazy? Should have gone in here and zigzagged the opposite way, then I could come right back out. Oh well. But I think with having a community around it, as it develops, there'll be some strategies that are kind of shaken out of the process, and we'll start to see this kind of develop as a game that the community, or that has some strategies built around it. All right, so I'm gonna raid my friend Dez, who we have raided before. He is playing Diablo 2, which should be interesting. I haven't played that game in like a million years or so. It'd be good to see it again. All right, let's get the raid started. And so thank you everyone for coming. And tomorrow I don't think I will stream. Then we'll be back on Sunday. If we can get our co-op group together, we can do another co-op Sunday. Otherwise, I'll probably return to Factorio. It might be the last episode, the last stream of Factorio of this series. And then I've been working on some ideas for what might come next. So, so stay tuned for that on Sunday. And I will see you all then. Thanks for coming. Bye, everyone.